Attention, attention. IPOB One Family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
In Africa, listen! Pastors in Africa, listen! We have fooled my people, God said, through your witchcraft, magic, and seducing demon. And I say to you, enough is enough! Judgment is coming to you, pastors in Africa! Judgment is coming to you unless you repent now, God said. We have deceived my people. You proselyte my sons and daughters. You seduce them and bring them to immorality. You teach them to rebel against me. You have seduced them. Enough is enough, God said. Enough is enough. I will turn the country to humility. And every false shepherd will be removed in the church. And every seducing leaders will be removed and cut up in the land. And I will raise up another who will teach my people to love me, to serve me, to worship me, and to obey me.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, depending on where you are watching from. This is the 17th day of September 2021, and you are watching live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1, live and direct on YouTube, live and direct on other social media platforms, live and direct on Twitch. And you are watching us this evening as we have a special guest in the name of Dr. Alan White. He is going to speak with us today, speak to some of you, and to enlighten Biafrans all over the world about what is going on and what the Biafra people and IPOB are doing to make sure we bring the Nigerian government to book for crimes against indigenous people of Biafra, for crimes against humanity, for war crimes and whatever crimes that the ICC may see deem fit. On this note, without wasting any of your time, what you have to do is to share. If you are watching from Enter Biafra, you stick there. For those of you watching from YouTube and other social media platforms, you make sure you share and let everybody come and listen, so you don't allow somebody to tell you. And it is very, very important that you listen to it live, first-hand information. Our own is that we do it a show. So before going further, I would like to introduce our guest. I would like to introduce our guest, and Dr. White. Good evening from here.
Good evening, Simon, and thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. And welcome all Biafrans listening.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It is an honor to have you here. And can you give an opening speech to Biafrans to know what you are doing, where we are, and where we are going?
Absolutely. For those of you that don't know me, I've been in the human rights investigation and justice and accountability for several decades. I served as the chief of investigations for the United Nations-backed Special Court for Sierra Leone, where we indicted numerous individuals for war crimes and crimes against humanity. And most notably was Charles Taylor, the former president of Liberia. And at that time, he was the first sitting head of state ever indicted and convicted. Subsequently, everybody else that we had tried that was still remaining alive, unfortunately, we had a few that passed away due to ill health. They were all convicted. So I have been involved in Africa for over two decades and pursuing justice and accountability for those that can't get it themselves. Now, because of that and the work that we have done, we were retained by the leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And as you know, he was very concerned about what's going on in Nigeria as a whole, but most importantly, the plight of the people, of the indigenous people of Biafra, and the ongoing genocide, which is a wide-scale and systematic killing of civilian population targeting specific groups. There are Christians, there's Jews and Shias, but most notably is the indigenous people of Biafra and what you have suffered ever since 1970. So he sought our assistance. He retained us. We are in Washington, D.C., but we're actually global. He retained us to promote an human rights advocacy campaign for IPOB and seek justice and accountability for all Biafrans that are related to the IPOB worldwide. And even though we're based in Washington and we were focused there, we've taken our efforts global. So he retained us, and he also, in his absence, delegated those authorities for accountability and justice to the authorized representative, Madam Oyibo. And most of you know of her. So we worked very closely with her, and we continue in his unfortunate predicament right now, which eventually he will get out of that predicament. But for right now, we're working closely with his delegated authorized representative, Madam Oyibo, who has been delegated this authority globally, working with us. I've had a subsequent conversation before his unfaithful plight of where he is right now. and he has full backing and support of her. So we're working very closely with her and the other people with IPOB in the United States to advance this human rights campaign seeking justice and accountability, which, you know, on Wednesday, as a result of that, we have been collecting evidence and information demonstrating that there was a wide-scale and systematic killing of indigenous people of Biafra, which was being conducted by the Nigerian government. So we filed a criminal complaint with the International Criminal Court on behalf of the IPOB on Wednesday and requested that they conduct or open an official investigation documenting the atrocities that are occurring against the indigenous people of Biafra.
Thank you very much, Dr. White. You've actually, in your opening speech, addressed almost all the concern. I would want you to shed more light. You know, when it comes to Africa, people believe that people of Africa, you don't hold them accountable for crimes, especially these crimes against humanity. We have seen in so many countries where some government officials, president, ex-president, were prosecuted, and some of them are still facing prosecution today. What are you going to assure the Biafra people about your past, from your past experience? We know it is not going to be very easy. We know you have done it before. What exactly are you going to tell Biafran people, or, you know, giving them assurance that in your past experience, even though they told you something that you cannot get Charles Taylor, you cannot succeed, you cannot do this, you know, we want to hear, you know, some of your experience trying to bring these leaders in Africa to justice.
Well, let's be realistic and honest. You're right. This is not an easy task. But when you do the right thing for the right reason, things happen. I was told time and time again, you will never get Charles Taylor. It will never happen. Well, you know, we are a group of people, and we have a lot of people that are working with us and for us that want to seek justice. And unfortunately, right now, because of things going on in the world, Nigeria has been lost in the shuffle. Well, we put Nigeria on the map on Wednesday. Not only did we notify the ICC of what's going on, we also notified the Secretary General of the United Nations. We also alerted the Foreign Secretary in the UK, and we also put on notice the High Commissioner of the United Nations High Commission for Human Rights. So globally, we have spotlighted what's going on in Nigeria right now. And it was not just what was going on in northern Nigeria with Boko Haram and some excesses by the Nigerian security forces. Quite frankly, this is a global problem and it needs to be addressed. Nigeria is the largest country on the continent of Nigeria. And what is happening right there is an international security concern, and it should be. What we can guarantee the Biafrans that are listening to this, people specifically affiliated with the indigenous people of Biafra, is that we will work tirelessly to pursue justice, just like we did with Charles Taylor. And we sought justice for the people of Sierra Leone where that court was. And right now we're also working to try to establish a war crimes and economic crimes court in Liberia. So we're very active on the continent. And right now, because Nigeria cannot police its own, and it is a signatory to the International Criminal Court, the Rome Statute, the International Criminal Court, in my opinion, has no other option but to open an official investigation and investigate and prosecute those crimes. Nigeria is a signatory to the Assembly States Party and the Rome Statute, which gives them the authority, meaning the ICC, the Office of the Prosecutor, to investigate and prosecute them if they themselves cannot do it. Either they're unwilling or they do not have the capacity. And as you know, in December of this year, there was a preliminary examination that confirmed that there are atrocities ongoing in Nigeria. So the next step is to request a formal investigation, authorization from the pretrial chambers to open up that investigation. We feel on Wednesday we gave them sufficient information and evidence that would support and warrant the opening of a criminal investigation into what's going on in Nigeria. And we've also pledged our support to continue to collect and provide evidence and information that will support a prosecution for those involved in the atrocities that are being committed in Nigeria today, especially those targeting the indigenous people of Biafra.
Thank you very much, Dr. White. You said something very, very important. You said this will be quite challenging, but when you do the right thing, at the right for the right purpose, things begin to happen.
They do. We know corruption's worldwide. And look, when we pursued those individuals that committed the atrocities in Sierra Leone, we had a lot of challenges, but we had a lot of good people that surrounded us, and we have that right now. And we fully intend to stay engaged. We know what needs to be done. We know what needs to be presented to court to be able to properly convict someone of the charges that have been led against them. So we believe we have the right team. We spent decades, and I've got 40 years of criminal investigative experience, and I've got over two decades of experience working on the continent, in the bush. I lived and worked there. I didn't just work in Europe or from the US. I lived and worked in Africa, and I've traveled 38 countries on the continent. So I know the challenge, I know the difficulties, and it's not going to be easy, but with the right team, we can persevere and hold these people accountable. And we promise that we will stay engaged with the International Criminal Court in seeking justice and accountability for the indigenous people of Biafra.
Thank you very much. We may not have much time. I know that your schedule is very, very tight. Now you know that Nigeria have a very long history of human rights abuse. Genocide has been committed in Nigeria. Unfortunately, the International Criminal Court was not set up to prosecute the war crime against the Biafra people during the Biafra War. And there has never been anybody, no government official in Nigeria, ever, since the beginning of the International Criminal Court, nobody has ever been dragged or summoned. No Nigerian has been summoned by the International Criminal Court. That is not to say that some people has not filed application. I don't know about that. That is not to say that international community are not seeing, reading, listening, watching the news of what is coming out from Nigeria every day. Do you think that with the step you and your team and organization are taking right now on behalf of the indigenous people of Biafra, we are going to see something different? Because you said you want the action taken so far, you have brought out Nigeria into the limelight, into the international community, and the torchlight is now on Nigeria because you have informed and put on notice the Secretary General of the UN, the ICC, those in the United Kingdom, those in Europe, and what have you. So are you saying that with this action and going forward, the world is going to be aware of the atrocities, war crime being committed by the Nigerian government?
Yes, that's our intention, and that's what we had pledged when we met with the leader and discussed this. This is exactly what we've done, and our demonstrated past performance, I believe, supports that we can get the job done. It will take time. We have to manage expectations. This is an uphill battle, but we have the right team. We have the right people that know how to get this done, and we will pursue this on behalf of the indigenous people of Biafra. There have been other referrals, and you know that have been submitted, and they've been done in a noble manner, in a noble fashion. But you have to know what you're dealing with. You have to know how to collect this evidence. You have to know how to get this done. And it's very, very difficult. But we have done that. Think about it. We started, and within a little over 3.5 years, we were able to indict and arrest the first sitting head of state ever for war crimes. And literally 1 week later, we also, not directly with the court, but indirectly with the court, and we collaborated with him, we arrested his son, Chucky Taylor, in the United States for torturing many witnesses, but one of which was my witnesses. He was convicted, and he received a 97-year sentence for torture. So we've got the right team, we've got the right perseverance, and that's what we plan on doing.
You know, Dr. White, I know you have just very limited time to spend with me. You know, when you are saying these things, it means that the leaders in Africa understand what is coming, right? Including those in Nigeria. When they're listening to you talking, because they are watching you as we speak, when they're listening to you talking, they know what you have done to the atrocities committed in Liberia. Is it Liberia? Charles Taylor and the family and his colleagues. The Nigerian government may be watching you right now, and they know what is coming. They know the experience you have had trying to bring the Charles Taylor to book, which you did, like you said, within 3 years, and you even went ahead and succeeded in you know, bringing his own son to book. Let me, just for clarification, because you know, in social media, when people are watching you, and because the way you speak, some of those in Africa may not understand you. So just for clarification, did you say that Charles Taylor's son, that you were able to arrest him because of the job you did, and he was sentenced to 97 years for torture?
Chucky Taylor was not arrested by the special court. What I'm saying is that we were able to collaborate with the United States authorities when we received information that he was coming back to the United States to recruit some child soldiers to go back to help break his father out of the special court detention facility. Because of our international cooperative efforts, we're able to coordinate and work with the United States authorities. So when he came into the United States, he was arrested for passport fraud initially, and then we charged him with torture for torturing many witnesses, but one of which was our witness in the United States. That was, we were able to arrest 2 Taylors within 1 week, separate locations. All I'm saying is that with the international cooperation and experience that we have, we were able to effect this arrest and subsequent prosecution. So there's multiple venues, multiple jurisdictions, but when you work collectively with people for the right reason, you can get a lot accomplished.
Yeah, that's a very good clarification. I am more interested to know he was convicted for torture, right?
That's correct. The first time ever in the United States. It was a United States statute that was passed in 1994, and Chucky Taylor, to my knowledge, was the first one ever prosecuted and convicted, successfully convicted in the United States.
This is an interesting one, because you know why I want to you know, to stick on this particular topic you just raised now is because you said he was convicted and sentenced to 97 years for torture. It's not even about that he has killed people or committed all manner of crime against humanity and all that, but for torture, and he got 97 years.
That's correct. And my point that I'm making here, there's a lot of options. We have the ICC and there are other jurisdictions that can be utilized to prosecute people that commit similar crimes. It may not always be the International Criminal Court, but these people travel around and some of them have citizenships in other countries that will prosecute you because you have a citizenship from that country.
Now, we understand that our leader, nnamdi Kanu, was subjected to very severe torture in Kenya. And though we are yet to have him in court, and this is also going to be an inclusive. It is going to be inclusive, including the torture of our leader from Kenya to Nigeria. Are we also seeking to address the torture from Kenya all the way to Nigeria?
Yes, we submitted a confidential referral that included all of that information. But what we can say publicly is we, in fact, did address that. Not only the wide scale and systematic killings targeting the indigenous people of Biafra, but we specifically referenced that he was illegally abducted. It's called an enforced disappearance, which means he was kept in a special detention, which is a violation. It's a crime against humanity. He was tortured, and then he was illegally renditioned from Kenya, as it's been alleged, from Kenya to Nigeria. So all of those crimes that I mentioned are crimes against humanity, which falls under Article 7 of the Rome Statute, which are all subject to jurisdiction of the International Criminal Court. And if the OTP, Office of the Prosecutor, gets authority to open up the investigation, these are the specific charges that they will look into.
Thank you very much. I wouldn't want to take much of your time, but are you promising Biafrans that as time goes on, as we progress into this case, we'll be having, informing the Biafrans, because everybody seems not to know what is going on and all that. So it will be very good to have this kind of information coming every now and then to know the progress, how we are progressing at the ICC.
Yes, this is just a start. This isn't the end. It's a process. But what they need to know is that the process, at least in our efforts, has started. And we are fully committed, and we will continue to provide information to the ICC so that they can do their job, as well as other jurisdictions. We're not just limited to one jurisdiction.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. If you can give Biafra people your word, last speech before you leave here, so we can continue with the other program I have.
I will be back, and thank you for having me.
Thank you very much, Dr. Allen. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is exactly what we are talking about, and more are to come. We say that as we are opening the chapter, you will be reading. We will be opening the chapter. You will be reading. We'll be opening the chapter. We will be reading. So it is chapter by chapter. And we are not going to leave any stone unturned. You've just listened to him. This is a man who brought Chastello and all the thing he did. He brought Chastello to book. He didn't only bring Chastello to book, he also brought the son of Chastello to book. And for the very first time in the history of America, Chastello's son was convicted and sentenced to 97 years for torture. And this is just to inform the Nigeria government, okay? By this program, by this particular news coming here, we are hereby putting the Nigeria government on the, on notice. Not even a scratch on the body of nnamdi Kanu will be overlooked. Not even a scratch. Not even a scratch on the body of nnamdi Kanu will be overlooked. I have this thing because I did not know about this before, but I just heard that for torture, Charles Taylor's son engaging in torture got him 97 years in prison in the United States of America for war crime, for crime against humanity. Okay? So I want this part to enter the head and the brain of Nigeria government. This is just for your information. All of you that were involved in torturing our people from 2015, all of you that were involved in asking our youth to go into the mood and drink the water in the mood, all of you that were in charge telling the Nigerian military that all our boys should go down to the mood and lie down there. That is torture. That is torture with degrading treatment. Now, we are going to now allow the International Criminal Court to do the interpretation of those boys lying inside the mood. You don't have right to do that. And by the way, did you all notice that we have a new gadget? Did you all see we have new gadget? Are we not progressing? We are progressing. Okay? We are progressing for Biafra. We are progressing in this media. So, did you see we have new gadget? Did you notice anything? Did you notice anything in my voice? I want to see your comments. How is the sound? How is the sound? The sound is great, right? Is it sharp? No, I want the sound to be very, very sharp. You know our leader. You know our leader's sound there. Our leader's sound is, if you hear it like this, it's going to wake up the dead. If a dead man is lying, and our leader come online, the voice alone will wake up the dead. So I know that my voice is not going to be as sharp as that, but is there any different? Okay, we are upgrading. We are upgrading. In a few minutes' time, we are going to go to the Zoom, where I'm going to share the Zoom link. This Zoom link, you will come there and you are going to see pictures of the military slaughtered and ambushed yesterday by Boko Haram. You are going to see the pictures. So those of you who are not strong, if you complain about my sound again, well, let me know. They cannot make mouth. I don't want to make mouth yet because all this system now which I go make mouth now, and then the next thing is Simon, your sound. Mazi Simon, your sound. Check your sound, refresh. I don't want to give you this hope now. And then the next minute, the Mazi Simon refresh audio. You know, say when I own, they're different. Every small thing, Mazi Simon audio. So I don't want to give you to make mouth now. And then in the next minute, Pastor Simon audio, sound. All right. So I am going to share the link to Zoom. That link, when I share it, some of you already have the Zoom link. So you can go to the Zoom link you have before. I don't know whether the Zoom should be working, right? Okay, I'm going to post the link here. I'm going to post the link on Facebook. I want all of you to go and join us. If you want to be part, if you want to see the image from yesterday ambush of Nigeria Army, then I want to show you that. And you don't hear it on any news media. You don't hear it anywhere. You don't hear it anywhere. So I want you to go to the Zoom, click on it, and make sure that you watch. But let us have a break. One moment. And this particular now the system is doing like the Buhari system in those days. The Buhari system in those days hanging. All right. Welcome back. Now, I've just posted the Zoom link to the, you can see it on the comment section. The Zoom link. Join the Zoom so you can see the picture of the slain military men yesterday by Boko Haram. Oh my goodness, what is happening here? Before I know what is happening, everywhere is full. Oh my God. Before I could do piam, everywhere. This is serious.
I landed already.
Let me smart
I landed already.
What is going on? Before I could do anything, everybody's here.
Like a Land Rover already.
Wow, this is serious. I've moved everyone. I've moved everyone that so that we will know. I'm going to. The noise was getting too much. I'm going to unmute you people also in a very short while so we can greet each other as we normally do. We are going to greet each other and all that. So everybody is raising. If you don't know what to, if you don't see, you have not seen picture yet, you don't raise your hand. You know? It's only when you see picture. So the picture is going to be coming. What we do is, we do in the show. Those of you watching from Enter Biafra and from YouTube, I am sorry, you cannot see the picture. So it is only those people that are on the Zoom that will have the opportunity to see the picture. And the number is increasing by the second. And so I'm going to ask you to meet yourself and greet each other. We have new faces here too. I've seen new faces, my eye to the sharp. All right, so I'm going to ask you all, you have the opportunity to unmute yourself and you greet each other. Don't go start making noise like ending on a boat the market too. All right, you can unmute yourself. One moment. You can unmute yourself. Wow, I'm looking at the page from page to page. Going from page to page.
God bless you, man. God bless you, sir.
How would I take to do this thing?
We love you. We love you. None of you.
All right, we have 1 more minute. We have 1 more minute. 1 more minute. One more minute. Well, another Okoro, we see you. All right. Now we are going to start. We have a lot of people here already, and those watching from YouTube and Enter Biafra. We also just have a patient, and we are going to. You are not going to see the video or the pictures we are going to show, but I'll show you. Not assure of this zoo government. You know, they always know how to say assure. We're gonna have one more of break, and then we come with our normal, because I don't know what this system is doing all the time, and so we're gonna have this break, and then we'll come back. We know those of you watching from YouTube, if you have not liked this broadcast, go there and hit the like button. We know that I think 1,000 something is there. We have about 2,000 something already watching there. Please go and hit the like button during the time of this commercial. Thank you. Welcome to Umunna meeting this evening. Umunna and Umunna meeting. This is what. Welcome to the Umunna and Umunna meeting this evening, where we are going to be showing you how it is happening down there in the zoo country called Nigeria. When we tell our brothers and sisters, those joining the military, to quit, they think we are joking. They think we are just making mouth. They think it is just propaganda. And so I have come this evening to tell you that it is not a propaganda. You are going to see how they are killing them, Boko Haram, using Boko Haram to kill all of them. And that is what we have come to do. So welcome. I am sorry for those of you that are not on Zoom. You are not going to see the picture I will be showing. One moment. If you know that you are not very strong, you are not very strong to see this picture, I will advise you, those of you in the Zoom. But I know for you to have come to the Zoom, it means that you want to see what happened yesterday. You want to see what happened yesterday. So that's why you are here. So, but if you know you cannot take it, I will advise you to leave. This is how they are killing our people, our young men and women every day. And they say they want to serve Nigeria Army. Here we go. This is what happened yesterday. Boko Haram came and butchered all of them. Over 100 people were killed. Those of you drawing something, don't draw anything. Don't draw anything. Over 100 people were killed. Allowances, everything, including arms, everything belonging to Nigerian military, they took all. But you don't see it in Nigerian news. You don't see. As I'm talking to you today, there is a news coming that the Nigerian military jet in the northern Nigeria killed a lot of civilians. And who are the one operating the military aircraft? Boko Haram retired. Those who have joined Nigerian army in the past, and now they have sworn allegiance with the Boko Haram, operating the Nigerian military aircraft. Look at them. Look at them. These are people, when you tell them, they say, we have signed to die. We signed to represent the country and die for the country. Is that how to die for a country? You are not at war yet. This is not civil war. This is a very cheap and stupid death. Look at them. Look at how they use ordinary tree to cover them. Shit. Look at them. These are men, husband, fathers, brother, uncle. Look at the way they die. Like they die. Look at them. Look at how they treat them. Even people in the village. Look at Nigerian army. This is where they treat people. Those, look at this. Look at them. Those ones that their leg are already broken. Look, stick. No medical care. No attention. They send you to, oh my God. Look at where they are treating army. Look at them. The person drawing this thing should stop. Look at them. Look at them. Army. The point now is that even the family of this person don't know. If Anyuwara, stop drawing this thing. Even the family don't know that these people are gone. They don't know. Look at the way they are treating this one. Even mad people. People who are mad, they cannot be treated like this. Look at. Because you are collecting 50,000 every month. Look at them. If you talk, they say Biafra. Biafra, my food.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر بدل زمان كوانا أبشر الله أكبر الله أكبر الأذان الله أكبر الله أكبر الأذان الله أكبر الله أكبر فايز قاعد الأذان الله أكبر
I want you people to look at land. Did you see the land? Did you see the land? And they are looking for land for your southern Nigeria. They are, look at land. Look at grass. This is grass. The grass is still green. But they are looking for land in your southern Nigeria. Look at the space here.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر ومسكرك عود
Bless Joseph. Stop drawing.
مسكرك عود الأذان بس الأذان ما كسرته الأذان الله أكبر الحين من كل كل مسكرك عود
They are training how to come to you.
الأذان
That is how they are going to use horse.
الأذان كرتوش الله أكبر كرتوش حي الطير الله أكبر الأذان
The real jihad.
الأذان
The real jihad.
الأذان بس ما شاء الله الأذان الله أكبر الله أكبر أمسك العود
Look at them. They are practicing free of charge. Look at freely here.
الله أكبر الأذان بس ما كسرته الله أكبر الأذان ما كسرته الأذان أمسك القعود شباب ما قصرتوا
You see? And no police, no army anywhere. They are here practicing how they are going to use camel, use horse to attack the people and kill them. This is complete war, jihad declared. And look at how well fed the camel and the horse. You don't see military aircraft. Military was busy killing civilians. Now look at them. Look at the army. After they practice what you see in the horse, they will now come and do this thing. Look at how they put this. Even animal in the bush cannot be treated like this. Look at them. Look at how they pack them. Dirty. Look, this one is already decaying there. When you look at this body, you find out there is no intention of pulling them out of this place. No idea. Like no plan. Hey, look this one. Tomorrow now you say, I am a soldier. I am a soldier. Do you know? I'm a Nigeria soldier. Nigeria army. Look this one. Even in the village, those people who stay in the village, you can never stay like this in the village. This one is a joint task force, probably joint, because I can see the kind of gun they can. Now, one moment. All those calling me should stop calling me. This is not the time. I'm picking calls. I am busy now, dealing with Nigeria with truth. Here we go. Look at this one. Look at the leg. The Boko Haram broke his leg, and they used stick and bandage to tie it. He's lying like this, and his people will be saying, give me my brother is serving in Nigeria army. My brother is serving in Nigeria army. He's serving in Nigeria army. Can you imagine serving in Nigeria army? Serving in Nigeria army. One moment. It's not sharing on the screen. Yes, people will say it's not. Yes, it is not sharing on the screen because you have to go to Zoom. Let me share the Zoom link again on the comment. Let me share the Zoom link again on the comment. One moment. One moment. A lot of people want to join the Zoom. So let me share the Zoom comment. Let me share the link again. So if you want to join the Zoom, join the Zoom now. This is the link to the Zoom. The picture I'm showing cannot show here. It cannot show here, please. So that is the point. That's why we have Zoom. That's why I'm sharing the link to the Zoom. Join the Zoom. Like I said, if you don't have strong heart, don't click that link. Don't join our Zoom. It's for people who can watch disturbing image and still remain the same, okay? Here we go. Right. Moment. Here we go. Right. Now look at them. Look at this one. All of them. It is where you kill snake. It is where you kill snake. In those days, I remember in those days, where you kill snake, you use something. Where you know when car run over a snake on the road, people that are passing by will go and take some tree and cover the snake. Look at that's what they are practicing in northern Nigeria or Nigeria army. Look at them. Look at them. Tomorrow when they come to look at them. Tomorrow when they come to the street, when they enter Lagos, they will be using this khaki and they will be intimidating people. They come to Biafra land, they will subject our young men and women to drink poto in the name of the Nigerian army. Look at them. Look at the kind of life they are living. This is yesterday. Boko Haram dealt with them. Look this one. No, as you are looking at them now, nobody will care for them. Nobody, not the government. Is it not the Boko Haram? Is it not the Boko Haram that the minister is sponsoring? The minister of communication is sponsoring them. Look at, very, 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 very bad. Very, very bad. Very, very bad. All of you saw what happened in Imo State the other day. You all saw that. I've also shown this one to you people. Most of you have seen this one. So we are not going there. We're not going there again. All these things are happening. We're not going there again. So I'm going to stop here. You know, why I'm doing this is that, like I said, and like I promised, that I will be updating you people. I will be updating you people. Those images that the Nigerian army don't want you to see, you are going to be seeing them. And so I will give opportunity to few people to talk, especially those hands that are raising up. But I have to now connect. I have to connect this to our live broadcast so that people can watch and listen to those who are talking. Here we go. All right. I'm going to start from World Best. World Best, you raise your hand. Unmute yourself.
Yeah, Mr. Simon, good evening.
Good evening. You have 1 minute.
Well, I just want to appreciate you. Thank you for the good job, but it's quite unfortunate that people are still identified with the name called Nigeria. So many Biafrans are still joining Nigerian army, even not today. I'm talking to you now from Biafra land. I know I know how many states I have visited since I came around this Biafra land. I know how many states I have visited. I have seen what our people are passing through in the recess. And some of them, our youth, so many of them are still trying to join, or they are even joining this Nigeria military. They don't have knowledge of what's happening. So many people are still blind. They don't know what is going on. That is the problem. Some don't have access to internet. So they don't know what is going on. They don't know these things we have opportunity to see here. So we should look for avenue to pass this message to our people, for them to withdraw or for them to resign.
That's what we are doing here. They have a new, everybody have a role to play. So the whole role now is to share, to make sure you, even if it is 1 minute or 30 seconds of this video, you copy it, share it, and send to people through WhatsApp. Let it go far. That is why everybody is here. If they cannot have access to internet, pick your phone and call them. Tell them that this is what is going on. Very important.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to bring you Nelson Ifeanyi. Unmute yourself. Nelson Ifeanyi, unmute yourself.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. And welcome.
My name is Ifeanyi. Okay. Hello, sir, please. I wanted to tell the Biafran that they should stop referring Abubakar Yusuf as what is his name? They should stop referring Abubakar as Jibril is gone. Jibril ran away. So the person in charge now is Abubakar Yusuf, the boyfriend to Aisha Buhari. So they should take note of that.
Yeah. Okay.
And secondly, you should tell the Nigerian government that our target is to make sure that $1 is equal to 1,000 if they refuse to release bonds.
All right.
So, and lastly, sir, please kindly one day for my very, very important. Very, very important. Please send a very strong message to that man. And please tell the DOS that they should be kind of harsh. They should just say something. Men on ground that will implement it. They should just say something. It will happen. You should not worry about how it's going to happen.
DOS is doing what they should do. They know what they are doing.
Yes, they are doing well, but sometimes Mazen and the Kanu his words are stronger.
Thank you.
So they
Thank
should
you. People should understand. People should understand that DOS are doing their job, and that job they are doing it very well. One thing is that DOS is the administrative body of IPOB, so they have to do their job the way they are doing it, and we'll be doing it that way. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. I'm gonna bring you Njam. Welcome and unmute yourself.
Hello, Samuel Edward.
Yes. Welcome to the program. You have 1 minute.
Thank you so much. You're speaking to Vanessa. I'm from South Africa, and I am married to a Biafran. I just want to, I don't have much words to say, but just to recommend and say that you are actually doing an amazing job. I've been following you from the day when you started this whole process. You are definitely doing an amazing job, and I'm proud of you. And I hope God will just keep being consistency as you are, and we are definitely behind you.
Thank you. Did you say that you are from Africa, South Africa, and you are married to a Biafran?
Yes.
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. I'm going to bring you Ebele Chuku. Ebele Chuku, you don't have your mic on, so I think you need to work on that. Joe King, you don't also have your mic on. I think you have to work on that. Okorie, unmute yourself.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening from here. You have 1 minute.
Yes, sir. I'm giving my personal program. I'm still from Benin.
From Benin.
I'm based in Benin. Yes, sir.
Welcome.
As I want to thank you so much for your good work. You are doing very well. And I have people following you. And nothing make me stay any day without hearing your voice. So I want to thank you so much. I don't have much to say. But continue your good work.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. All right. I'm going to bring you in. iPhone, unmute yourself. And because you have your video, I'm going to bring you to the spotlight. So welcome. Yes, good evening from here. I think your this thing is very bad, your network. So you have 1 minute. He is not talking. Divine, unmute yourself. Divine Judgment, unmute yourself. Divine Judgment, unmute yourself. Divine Judgment is not unmuting himself. So we have to go back. We have to go back to our normal distance. So those of you those of you now watching from Zoom, I say thank you for joining. I want everybody, let us go back, because then we are segregating other people that are watching from other platform. And we have a lot of we have almost 5,000 people watching from the other side now. So we have to go back there. And on this note, I'm going to ask you, those of you who never leave yet, to also say again 1 minute to greet everybody. And you can unmute yourself. We'll have 1 minute to do as well here for 1 minute, and then we'll go back to the other side. is the way to go. All right. So thank you all for being here on the Zoom, and we are going to switch over now to the other side. So I thank you all. Let us see now on the other side. Enter Biafra channel 1 or from YouTube and all that. Let us go there. Thank you very much. All right. We still have a few minutes left to go, and I'm going to close this now, and everybody will now join us here. Come back here, everyone. Everybody must come back here and let us continue. We're gonna spend a few minutes here and we are done. All right. So thank you very much and welcome aboard. I'm going to bring you Obinna. Obinna, welcome. You have 1 minute.
Hello, can you hear me, Mazi?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Good evening from here, everyone.
Good evening.
All hail Biafra.
Go ahead.
Okay. Mazi. Well, I have some things to talk about, but I will try to talk as fast as I can with the 1 minute. First of all, I want to talk about the speech given by the said Kakus, the political speech that Senator Ike Permado read. You know, I have a problem with that speech. I want to understand, because my concern in that speech and everything he said was when they talked about nnamdi Kanu. So he said that we'll find a political solution. Yes. So first of all, I want to understand what he means. You know, because I don't understand that. Because I feel that he's talking based on a political man. I mean, all of us here, we are not in the same line with him. Mazi did not do anything politically bad, you know, that will make us look for a political solution.
Well, the point is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, is a political prisoner.
Okay.
He's a political prisoner. So, and on that status of political prisoner, even in the international community, we are following his abduction, kidnapping, you know, under that particular status as a political prisoner. So that's what he is, political prisoner. The agitation for Biafra is also the persecution for being a convener or being the leader of indigenous people of Biafra falls under that political prisoner.
Okay. Well, I got clarity now on that. Like,
yes.
So, but
of course, we know whatever he means is their business. So the only thing that we are interested in is the release and the freedom of our leader, and then the Biafra freedom. That's all.
Exactly. That's the point I'm trying to make also. And another thing is about you know, you were talking the other day how poverty have ravished the people in Nigeria. Even they said people in the force, you know, the military, the paramilitary, you know, when you look at them, you don't see like people who are seeing a dividend of their effort. You understand? So I was trying to research about that type of thing. I realized that, you know, in third world countries, they use poverty as an instrument of enslavement.
Yes.
You understand? Yeah, they make the people so poor that they can't speak for themselves. They'll be busy, you know, looking for a way to survive, looking for what to eat, while they are busy, you know, looting the country. So it's a deliberate something. It's a deliberate effort by the Nigerian state government to enslave the poor with poverty, so that they will not be able to fight against the injustices, because it's somebody that that have eaten and belly food that will look for a way to, you know, tackle issues. I don't know if you understand.
Yes.
So
Thank you very much. I understand. And on this note, let me apologize, because our president is really giving a tough time. So we are going to come back. We are going to come back for question and answer, because my body is shacking me. I want to enjoy this new gadget. so we are coming back. We are coming back to have question and answer, where we're going to have discussion. But this is going to be completely on a different. So wait for me in the next 1 hour. Wait for me in the next 1 hour. I'm going to be back here for this question and answer, and whatever concern you have, whatever, you know, what bothers you, we can address it. If I don't answer it, I will attempt to answer it. So see you in the next 1 hour. Let me attend to my president. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. See you in the next 1 hour.